company. One of the outstanding breeders, no doubt, in the business. And I tell you, this bred heifer sale has a history of many, many years of producing great females, and females that many times that we see world champions come from the calves they're carrying in their bellies. This set of heifers is one of the most outstanding sets of females that we've ever offered. We were fortunate enough to have a very successful season selling yearling bulls. The great yearling bulls that were the top selling bulls that we've ever produced here over the past few months of seeing them. They're just now starting here and getting going to events, and we're seeing what they're doing. We're excited about them. And these are the heifer mates, and these are the ones that are sired by the great young bulls, and they're bred back to some of the most elite bulls as well. And I think that's what this program is built on. And one thing you'll hear a lot about tonight is the cow families. And any of you that have ever visited with us at all, you know how passionate we are about cow families. And we know that not only do we believe in cow families, we know the key to the great bucking bulls is the cow families. And those cow families run rich and deep in this throughout this entire offering. We are going to sell the cattle in catalog order tonight. So with that being said, there's going to be great females scattered out all night long. I'll promise you. I know we have a big crowd there on the internet as well. You guys, there's going to be some very, very elite ones all the way to the very last one in the offering. Like I say, this program, there's no need in me going and listing all the success that they've had. You can go to any of these futurities, and you can sit and study the pedigrees, and I promise you on top and bottom, there will be about 80% of them, if not more, that will be carrying the Page genetics on one side or the other of that pedigree. This program has worked year after year, and they dang sure aren't backing off the gas. I'd say, if anything, they've stepped it up and pushed harder and harder. These females are all located at the ranch there in Dixon, Oklahoma. One thing that is very important is any of you guys that want to pick those cattle up tomorrow, we need to know tonight what lot numbers are getting picked up and when you would like to be there to pick them up, and those guys will work to try to have those cattle ready for you to load up. So that's important. If you're sending them across the country and there's something that we need to help you with on that, just let us know. I know all you guys online, that's something that you'll need to talk to Jonna with and make sure that you have all that in line of where they're going. They will have health papers to go wherever you want them to go with, but we definitely, it's very important that we know. And all of you know it's going to be a big day here tomorrow with all the big futurities going on, and as well as the incentive futurity tomorrow. So they're going to have a lot of staff that's going to be tied up here, but they are going to try to accommodate you there at the ranch as far as picking them up. The heifers have been preg checked. Most of that information is in the catalog. We will have some updates as we go through. There are a few, 3 or 4 heifers that are out. If you do, pick up your supplement sheet if you have not, and get that lined up. I know Shauna's here as well. Any of you guys that want to purchase insurance on your purchases, Shauna can definitely take care of that. I want to turn it over to HD here right quick. But we do really appreciate you guys all being online and the guys all being here. We appreciate that, and we look forward to the great event tomorrow. Here you go, H.
There we go. Thanks, Gerald. As always, he leaves me with nothing to say, but I appreciate all I can do is thank everybody that's been a part of this, and not everybody, but Jonna has worked tirelessly on this sale. Pretty much, you name it, she's done it all. You know, taking the pictures, she wrote the footnote, she looks up all you guys that deal with her. know what she does. So I appreciate her and everyone else. It's an army of guys that don't get thanked near enough, and they give me crap because I don't ever pat them on the back. They know they done a good job if I'm not cussing them, you know. So, but I sure appreciate all my help, and I've got a good group of guys that sure couldn't do it without them, and they knew who they are. I don't have to go through the list, but to these heifers, that's an exciting group of heifers, just from top to bottom. You know, it's a great set. I tried to look up some cow families, and man, they're just stout. They're just stout all the way through, and I think you can sure buy with some confidence. I'm excited about these cattle, and you're going to really, I think you're going to be excited when you see them. The catalog doesn't really do them justice. They're big, stout. They're growthy kind of heifers, and they don't get held back like these Futurity bulls do. And they're big, stout. But they'll outweigh them bulls by a good bit. And they look the part. They're lean. They're big. They're stout. They look like athletes. They're big, growthy kind of cows, and I think you're going to be happy with them. And across the board, they've just got some traits like you're going to be interested in. And like Gerald touched on, these are the mates to one of probably the most exciting group of young bulls I've been involved with in a long time. Just a lot of athleticism, a lot of toughness and grit, and you know, we're all trying to breed that in them, and I feel like these heifers are gonna have that. And there's a variety, some for everyone. I feel like, but I sure want you to bid for some confidence, because I think they're going to go to work for you, and I'm really proud of them, and I think you're going to be as well. So nothing else. Let's get rolling.
All righty. Well, thank you, HD, and turn your bids in to Ryan Denton, Colton Pretz, and Ron Helderman, and Shane Van Zant back here behind me will be handling everything online. At this time, I think he said we've got over 90 people signed up to bid and buy online, so if you guys have interest in a lot, you jump right in there and don't hesitate, and we'll certainly check in with you before we sell out. So I tell you what, a great offering right here. Let's get going here on your first one.
We're going to get started off right here, right out the gate, with the outstanding female. It felt like was one to lead off the offering. And, you know, these guys have been breeding these great bucking bulls for 40 years. And then Dylan and HD were one of the first ones that started identifying those great cow families. We're going to talk about it all night long, and we're going to lead off with one that does that so good. Here's one sired by the great Fearless out of a high-tensile female, going back to the great Smooth Move, the best shot, all of the great females stacked up on the backside of this great female, lot number one.
All right, here we go. You bet you a little more. Here we go on one. Here we go. So I'm at the you bet you. Let's go. You bet you now 10,000 on her. Hit 10 to bid. Let's go. Now 2, now 2,500, now 2,600, 800, now 3. Here we go. Now 3, now 32, 3,500 on the money. At 3,500 to bid. Am I fine? Let's go. Now 35, now 35, now 35, now 35, now 3,500 on the money. Here we go. Now 35, 3,500 on the money. At 3,500 to bid. Am I 32? You'll do 30 for 30 for 34, 34, 34. Go ahead, HD on your number one right here.
Hey, these Fearless, you know, you guys, Fearless was just a big, stout, rank, a lot of rears, a lot of drop and kick, and here's a video, and these heifers are going to share these traits. This 2D, her first dam there has already, you know, she's already raised 2 money earners in ABBI, 25G, and 102.8, so she's had 2 bull calves and raised 2 money earners. You guys don't sit on your hands on this first heifer. She's got the pedigree and everything to go with it.
All right, here we go. So I'm at the on, you betcha. 3,500, yes, 35, 3,800 on it. At 3,000 to 4, here we go. Now 4, now 42, 42, 43, 4,500 on it. At 4,600 to bid, about 1 to bid 8. Today, now 5,000's online, 52, 5,500 on it. At 5,500 to bid, about 5, let's go. Now 57, now 7, 57, you're out. Down 57, now 6,000 on it. At 6,000 to bid, about California, not in. 6,000, now 2, now 2, 2, 2, now 200 on the money. At 6,200 to bid, about 1 to bid 2, 2, 200, 202. Here we go. Now 2, 2, 200, 202. I sold them to you 6,000 on 618, 618. Thank you. Here we go.
Here we're going to lot number 2. Hey, this is we're stepping it up. We're right here, right out the gate. Here's one sired by the great Fearless. This is out of a full sib. This is a full sib to the great Wingman. This one goes back to the great Y27 donor cow on the bottom side. This female sells to you open. You talking about one that's got the goods. Lot number 2.
I'm Bred. Here we go. You bet you on 2. Here we go. So minimum, you bet you 5,000 on her. Let's go now. 3,000, 32, 35, 35, 3,600, 809, 4,000 on her. 4. Here we go. Now 4, now 5. Here we go. Now 4, now 4,100 on her. At 4,100 to bed about go on. Let's go now. 4143, 43, 43, 4,300 on it. At 4,300 to bed about a 3, 45, 45, 4,500 4. You're not in 4,500 on the morning. At 4,500 to bed about 5. Let's go now. 45. Go ahead. HD on number 2. Number 2, 45, 4,600 on it. Go ahead.
Yeah, like Gerald touched, 147H Wingman, you know, he won 81,000 in his competitive term, and this heifer is out of the dam to Wingman. Actually, she's a full sib to Wingman, and these bull calves that are by him, they get off the ground and they kick through it, and they're sure enough the deal, and don't let this one squeeze by you.
You betcha 5,000 to bid about let's go in the 5 minimum time. Let's go in the minimum on the 5. Gotta be fine. You'll do 4,800 on it. At 4,800 to bid about 8 down runs on it. 46. Gotta be 8 to bid about 1 to bid 8 today. 4,800 all in on the internet. You're not in 4,800 and sold them to you 4,600. 4,600. It'll go on by our number. $672, 4,600.
Here we're going to lot number 3. Here's you the Wingman daughter. We're going to get started off with a little run of these. The Wingman, an outstanding Futurity bull, as HD said, one that's still going. This one's out of a wild goose, going back to the great U87 on the bottom side. Lot number 3.
All right. Here we go on 3. You bet you. Here we go. So, Midamona, you bet you 5,000 on her. And 5,000 a bit. Let's go. No 2, no 2,500, no 25, no 2,600, 7, get a bait at 8, no 3, no 3, no 3,200 on it. At 3,200 a bit. About want to be 2, 2, 2, 32, 33, 35. At 35, 35, 35, 505, 35, 35, 3,500 on it. Here we go. Yes or no? 35 a bit. About 5 Midamona, 35, 35. You do fine. No 3,500 on it. At 35, 35, 35, 3,600, 7, get a bait at 8. 8, 1 bid 8 on him. At 3,800 bid by Florida, you're not in, but a bid 8 at 8, 8, 1 bid 8, now 9, 4, at 4,000 bid by here we go, no 4, no 5, we go, no 4, no bid man 4, no 4, all in, all done, 4,000 on him. At 4,000 bid by 4, here we go, no 4, no 4, no 4,000, all done. Here we go, no bid man, bid on the 4, here we go, no 40, 4,500 on him. At 45, 45, 45, 5, 45, 4,500 on him. At 4,500 bid by 5, 45, 45, 4,500 on him. Here we go, 4,500 on him. At 45, 45, go ahead, HD, go ahead.
Hey, you guys, I don't want to just sound like a broken record, but y'all pay attention to these Wingman daughters. And on the bottom side here, just Wild Goose, this is him. He was a big, tough, short round bull and just really bucked and out of a great cow in U83. So you're getting it from top and bottom. You got some big, stout, tough, durable longevity on the bottom side and the futurity, the athleticism, the break off the ground, and all that stuff in Wingman on the top. I think this combination could be really good. And if you look at her Kevin date, March 3rd, she's more than likely she'll be a 210 moolah, you know. And I don't know if I've had one as automatic and as easy to get along with that enjoyed the game and the futurity as much as that bull did. And I think that's what we're all after is one that'll break off the ground and kick through it. And one that likes what he does, and one that you don't have to work on day and night. And I'm hoping we're going to get that consistency with Moolah. And he was out first, and he was out all the way through, and he was out the biggest majority of the time by himself. So all these earlier calvers are going to be by him.
All right, here we go. Let's show Midamona. You betcha 4,500 on it. Yeah, 45, California. What do you do? 4,500, 505, 45, 45. All done. 45, 5,000 on it. And 5,000 a bit about 5. Let's go to 5 Midamon, 5. You'll do 4,700 on it. At 4,700 a bit about 7, Midamona, 4,700 and sold them to you. 4,500. You bet you 4,500 on 720. Thank you.
Here we're going to lot number 4. We're going to stay with the Wingman daughters. This one's out of a young female, 944G, and that's one thing to keep in mind. They keep these females pretty current throughout the program. Her dam has only had 2 females. That's all she's got. But check on the bottom side, the OT24X. Hey, that's a female that is the mother to Udder Bomb, Udder Brother, Udder Lover, all of those great bulls. You talking about pedigree stacked in, lot number 4.
All right, here we going for you bet you. What are you gonna do here? Let's go minimum on 5,000 and 5,000 a bit about 2 and 25. Let's go now 27 get a bait now 3 now 3 now 32 33 3,500 on it at 3,500 a bit about 5. Let's go now 35 36 and 7 get a bait today 1 bit 8 on it at 30 10 get a bait today 1 bit 8 today 9 9 4 now 4 now 4,100 on it at 4,100 a bit about 41 a bit about if you're gonna do 4,000 on it. At 4,000, Florida, you're not in on 9. 4,000 a bit about 4. Let's go now 4 now 4. Derek, you want to do 4? You want to do 4,000 on it? At 4,000 a bit about go ahead, HD on your number 4.
Sorry about that. I was talking. I got some notes wrote down here. I've got more rode around this heifer than I know what to do with. But there's lots of. Gerald talked on 024
right.
X, 37F, 37C, 37Z, all finals bulls and just big ranked bulls out of that 024X. And you go on up the road there, 344A, you know, she's got money earned on her pedigree. And 18L, you know, is out of a 744E daughter, which is a bruiser son out of her. There's a lot of pedigree and a lot of stuff going on the bottom side of this female, and a lot of proven genetics here that's just worked time and time again. And I think you guys are going to be really happy with the consistency coming from the bottom side of this heifer.
Here we go. Let's go minimum on 4,200, 4,500 on it. At 45, there got to be 45. Florida, you're not in. 45, California, you're not in. 4,500 on it. At 4,500 to bid about 5 minimum. 45, 4's 2's bid. 45 to bid about 5. Derek, are you done? 45, 4,500 on it. At 45, 4,500, 505, 45, 45. Sold them to you. 4,200. 4,200 in the very back there. What number you want them on? 668. Thank you. Here we go.
Here we're going to lot number 5. Another one of these great wingman daughters. This one is out of 91G on the bottom side, which is a daughter of 15B, which has generated over 90,000 on the bottom side. Goes back to the great 510 donor cow, the dam of the world champion Long John on the bottom. Lot number 5.
All right, here we go. You bet you. Here's number 5. All right, here we go. So, Midamona, you bet you. A little different deal here. 10,000 on it. Hit 10,000 a bit about 10. Let's go. Now 2, now 25, 3, now 3, now 32, 35, 4,000 on it. At 4,000 a bit about 2, now 3, now 5, 45, 47. Get a bait at 5,000 on it. And 5,000 a bit about 5. Let's go. Now 5 minimum, 5,000 on it. And 5,000 a bit. Here we come, HD. Get ready. Let's go. Now 5 minimum, 5,000 on it. And 5,000 a bit about 48 bid. You want to do 5 minimum, 5. Go ahead, HD on number 5.
This is another one that's going to have an early Kevin date, and sure could be more than likely be 210K moolah. And you know, Hard Twisted there, you can see the video. Hard Twisted just in the door, and his sons and daughters, they turn in the gate, you know, and that's key to me. And Wingman was the same deal. And you get those things that are dialed in and do it without tricking them into it. You know, those are the ones that last their whole futurity season. And, you know, and, of course, Hard Twisted had a career-ending injury in his 2-year-old year, but these are the top bulls that has got longevity that's going to, you know, their offspring going to last a long time.
You betcha. 5,000's bid online, takes 5,100 on it. It won to bid by 51 to 2 to 53, 300 to 3, 5,500 on it. At 5,500 to bid by 5, let's go to 56, 7 get a bait today, down 9, 6,000 on it. At 6,000 to bid by 1 to be 2, 200 to 2, 6,200 on it. At 6,200 to bid by 1 to be 2, 200 all done. At 6,200 on it. At 6,200 to bid about 1 to be 2, 202. Sold it to you 6,000 on 677. Thank you. Here we go.
Here we're going to lot number 6. Another one of these great wingmans. Hey, this one's out of a Hocus Pocus female on the bottom side. very interesting fact there is that her mother has only had 5 females, never had an opportunity for a bull here. If you think about all these family generations, though, that means she's going to have all the bulls. Here's your wingman out of a Hocus Pocus, going back to the great Long John.
All right, here's number 6. They're already going online. Here we go. So, you betcha. 2002, now 22, 25, 2600, 809, 3. At 3,000, a bit about a 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, now 31, 31, 3100 on it. At 31, 31, at 31, at 31, at 31, 31, 31, 31, 2, 2, 2, 3, 30, now 5 on it. At 35, come on, let's go. Now 35, 36, 7, get a bait today. 1 a bit, 8, 4, now 2, now 5. At 4,500, a bit about 5, let's go. Now 45, now 45, now 45, now 45, now here we go. Now 4,500 on it. At 45, Florida, you're not in. 45, Texas, you're not in. You'll do 3 on it. At 4,500, a bit about now 600, now 7, let's go. Now 7, 7, get a bait today. Now 40, now 40, now 40, now 100 on it. At 49, 5,000, 2, 3, 5,300 on it. At 5,300, a bit about Florida, got to be 3, 3. They're everywhere. Want to be 3, all done. At 53, 3, 300, 3, all done. At 5,300, a bit about 3, and 4, and 5, and about 55, 55, 5,500 on the morning. At 5,500, a bit about 5, 5, 5, 5, 55, 55, 5,500 on the morning. At 5,500, a bit. Here they come, HD. Get ready on number 6. Number 6, let's go.
Yeah, this is this wingman over Hocus Pocus. There's something about that that, you know, of course, Hocus Pocus was a Futurity standout, and you know, he overcome actually a broken leg when he was coming to, and but you know, he was 91 or 2 that day that he broke his leg, and he come back and, you know, end up being a classic world champion. But man, there's a lot to these Hocus Pocus females. And you throw the wingman on top, that's a pretty neat cross. And, man, I look for great things for some of these bloodlines when they get crossed up like this.
You betcha. 55, 50, 600, Utah, you're not in. 600, 7, let's go. Press got to be 7, 750, 700 on it. That's 700 a bit about Steve, you're not in Utah. 5,700 on it. At 5,700 a bit about 7, let's go. And 57, 7. If you don't live in Florida, you're not in. 5,700 all done. 5,700, Steve, what are you going to do? 5,700 on it. At 57, 7, 57, 7, 7 all done. Utah, you're out now. 5,700 and I have sold them to you. 55 from there. Going to Florida on 634, 634. Let's go.
Here we're going to lot number 7, another wingman daughter. Once again, out of a Hocus Pocus female on the bottom side. This is a outstanding pedigree stacked all the way deep in lot number 7.
All right, here's 7. Let's go. Give me the bone, you betcha. Here we go. Let's go down to 5,000 on it. And 5,000 a bit, about 2,500. Let's go. Now 26, 7, get a bait. Now 3, now 3, now 3, now 30, 3,200 on it. At 3,200 a bit, about 1 to be 2. Idaho, you're not in. 3,200 on it. At 32 a bit, about 1 to be 2, 2, 200, 202. Now 32, 32, 30. Here we come. HD on number 7, 32, 33, 35, 35, 3,500 on it. At 3,500 a bit, about 5. Let's go. Now 35. Now here we go. Now 5 minimum. 5, 35, 3,608 on it. At 3,800, Texas, you're not in the lead now. Idaho, you're not in. 3,000 on it. They're everywhere. 1 bit 8, 1 bit 8 on it. At 3,800 a bit, about 1 bit 8, 1 bit 8. Hold it on down. Go ahead, HD on number 7. Go ahead.
You know, there's this 58E, the Grand Dam here. She's already produced some earners, and 908G, she raised a bull as number 92J that really bucked. I sold him at Texarkana last year, but really get off the ground and break loose and buck. And goes all the way back to 6A, over a Showtime 590, the Dam to Mudslinger, in that 43C. There's just, the cow family is really stout, and I'm telling you, y'all are gonna be regretting not taking some of these wingman heifers home with you. They're gonna put the spring and the kick in these things.
You betcha. 3,800 on it, Ricky. Here we go. 1 bit 8, 3,000 on it. Yeah, 38 a bit, about 1 bit 8, now 30. Sold them to you. 3,600. Put them on number 3,600. It'll go to our number 668. 668. Thank you. Let's go.
Here we go. Lot number 8, another wingman. Once again, out of a Hocus Pocus. Hey, but check out the backside of the pedigree. Going back to the great S70. Her dam, G73, is a dam of 83G, or 83J, which they're currently hauling. Here's a proven producing female on the bottom side, out of the great champion wingman, lot number 8.
All right, now, guys, on the internet, don't hesitate to get right in there. Now, I tell you what, we're not going to wait on you all night, but if you have trouble, we'll call somebody and bid that way. Here's your number 8. Here we go. So, you betcha 3,000 on it. At 3,000 to bid about now 2, now 25, now 7, now 3, now 3, now 32, 33, 3,500 on it. At 35, 3600, 7 get a bid. At 8, now 39, 4. There we go. Now 4, now 4, now 4,000 on it. At 4,000 to bid about now 41, 41, 41, now 1, now 1, now 41, 4100 on it. Here we go. Now 1, now 41, now 4100, go, now 41. Oh, go ahead, HD on number 8, number 8.
Yeah, this is that's G73, a Hocus Pocus daughter. Is that 075X, which is the dam to 22E, which was a big. He was thing weighed 2,200. He's the son of Long John, out of this cow, and man, he was. I mean, you sound like I don't know what I'm gonna sound like, but this bull could have been Bull of the Year caliber. He was that kind of bull, and he weighed 2,200. G73, her first bull calf is 83J. Like, there's some cow families here that are stacked up. Y'all get your hands in there. I'm telling you, this heifer here, you're going to want to take her home. This cow family rated some big rank bulls that will buck with a dummy. Both those bulls really buck with a dummy, 22E and 83J, both 075X and G73. So there's a lot of production here on the bottom side.
You betcha 4,100 on it. Head forward a bit. About there we go. Now 41, 41, now 1, now 41, now 2, now 43, 4,300 on it. At 4,300 a bit. About a 3, 4,300, 303. All done. The internet got to be 3. At 45, 45, 45, now 45, now 4,500 on it. Here we go. Now 5,000 a bit. About 5, now 55, 55, 5,500 on it. At 5,500 a bit. About 5, 55, 55, 55, you do fine. 5,500 on it. At 55, Marshall got to be 55, 55. Internet's not in 50, you want to do 5,200 on it, 5,200 on it, 5,200 a bit, about want to be 2, 55, 55, 55, 5,600, 800 on it, at 8, want to be 8, 5,000 on it, at 800 a bit, about want to be 8, turn around, Brian, at 8, want to be 8 on it, at 1,500, get a bait, at 8, Marshall, you want to do bait, at 8, want to be 8, Texas, you're not in the lead now, 1,500 on it, 58, CCI, you're not in, 5,800, at 8, want to be 8, all done, and sold him to you, 5,600 on the phone there, 5,600. It'll go to what number? 658. Thank you. 658. Here we go.
Here we're going to lot number 9. That'll be the next one. Another one sired by the great wingman on the bottom side out of a Lollipop daughter. Lollipop lifetime earnings over $275,000 and over $400,000 in offspring earnings. You talking about stacked up. Goes back to the great bruiser and the 3280 female on the bottom side, lot number 9.
All right, here's number 9. You bet you they're already going. Here we go, so Midabona, you bet you 5,000 on it. At 2,000, 2, now 2,500, 7, 3, now 3, now 32, 33, 3,500, now 7, 4,000 on it. At 4,000, a bit about 1, 3, now 5, 45, 45, 4,580 on it. At 4,500, a bit about 4,600, bit of 7, get a bait, day, 1 of a 8, no 9, 5,000 on it. And 5,000, a bit about 5, Midabona. Here we go, 5, Midabona, 5,000 on it. And 5,000, a bit about 5, Midabona, 5. Go ahead, HD on number 9. Go ahead on number 9.
Hey, this is a little different swing on things, like Gerald said. An own daughter, California Dreaming on the bottom side there. That's really been an asset to our program. And all the way back, I bred to a bull last year, a Turner Bunner's son, out of 932G that really, really bucks. He's coming a 3-year-old now, and you'll hear some more about him. 302L is his number. And I had another bull wrote down here that I said really buck 22. I wrote down 22 pointer, but out of 32E. So same deal. There's some production here on the bottom side and some consistency. And you throw Lollipop in the mix with the spring and the kick and the consistency of Wingman, this is going to be a really nice heifer.
You betcha. 52, 53, 5. Here we go. Now, Missouri got to be 55. Marshall got to be 55. On it. At 55, 56, 7. Get a bait. Day. Want to be 8 now. 6,000. A bit about saying that's good. Bit of 6,000. Here we go. At 6,000. A bit about all done. Bit of saying you'll do 59, 5,900 on it. At 59, Jacob got to be 9. Got to be 61. 200. At 200. A bit about 200. And 200. 202. All done at 3, 303, 63, 303, all done, 62 bid, 63 to buy at 300. Internet's not in now. Marshall, are you done? 63, 6,300, and sold him to you, 6,200. Put him on number 687. Thank you. Let's go.
Here we're going to lot number 10. Much the same here. We got one sired by Wingman, but the bottom side of this pedigree does get exciting out of a crosswired daughter out of the great T5. T5 is a proven producer, produced multiple champions, multiple good bulls, and great females. This one's wired for sound. Lot number 10.
All right, here's 10. You bet you. Here we go. So, minimum, you bet you. 10,000 on it. Let's go. Now 2, now 25, 3, now 35, 35, 4, now 40, 42, 45, 4600, 809, 5,000, 51, now 2, now 3, 5, at 55 from new to bed about 5,600, 7, get a bait, today, no 9, now 6,000 on it. At 6,000 to bed about 1, now 2, now 2, 3, now 3, 5, now ziggity 500 on it. At 500 to bed about a ziggity 5, now 5, minimum 5, now ziggity 500 on it, now ziggity 700 on it. At 67 to get a bait, at 8, no 9, 7,000 on it. At 7,000 to bed about 7, let's go to mid band, 7, all done, mid band, 7,000 on it. It's 7,000 to bed about a 7, 75, 75, 75, 75, 7,500 on it. That's 75, 75, now find minimum 75, 75, all done. That's 75, internet's out, 7,500 on it. That's 7,500 to bed about 5 minimum, 7,500 and 505. Go ahead, HD on number 10, let's go.
Hey, this is a maternal sister to 40M, a Ricky Vaughn's son. It was 90 points. He got a good check out there at the maiden. He's entered here tomorrow. Like I said, there's if you go down the line there, T5, 205, 226, all these cow families have just been stout for years and years, and they're still clicking them out. You know, it's just they just don't go away. Them good cows, they put it in them, and they're there for good. And this is no exception. Like I said, you'll see 40M tomorrow here, Ricky Vaughn's son, and he's a stud. You know, and he's right out of G95, the crosswired daughter.
All right, here we go. So, minimum, you betcha. Here we go. You good? Here we go. Now, 75, 500, 505, now 7,500 on it. That's 7,500 to bid about 1 to bid 2. Texas, you're not in. 7,200 on it. That's 7,200 to bid about 1 to bid 2, 200, 202 bid about minimum 7,200 and sold them to you 7,000 on 712, Oklahoma buyer. Thank you. Let's go.
Here we go, folks. We're going to shift gears and move a little faster with what we're bringing you here. Here's the other set of Snake Eyes daughters coming next. Snake Eyes, I don't know that he needs a whole lot of introduction to you guys that's been paying attention to the Futurity game and what he's done with the pedigree that backs him up. And then on the bottom side of this female's pedigree, Hocus Pocus, going back to the great 8106. Top producer once again. Here's this little different stock here, and they're not easy to come by. Lot number 11.
All right, go ahead, HD.
Yeah. Well, down on it, like Gerald talked about, that these cow families, but I got to bring them to your attention. 8106 was a great Houdini daughter, and she raised a bull I called Olaf. She had an 81A that went to the NFR multiple times. 81F was this bucker that just bucked hard every single time, would grind it out for years and years. That bull bucked really hard. And if you scoot on up the line, they just keep showing up. They're just, the cow families are there, and you throw Snake Eyes, the intensity and the athletic ability and the toughness and the durability, all that stuff, it all plays a part. And this is going to be a special female. And look at her Kevin date. She should be bred to, that real electric 210 Moolah. He was the first one out there. And I'm really excited to see these calves. I'm not real excited about all these Moolah calves getting out there and having to deal with them every week. I think they're going to be the deal.
All right, here we go. You bet your future donor. Right here, you're number 11. Here we go. So, minimum, you bet you 10,000 on it. At 10,000 to bid about 2, now 25, 3, now 3, now 35, 35, 35, 4, now 4, now 4,500 on it. At 45 from to bid about 45, 42, 45, 47, get a bait at 5,000 on it. And 5,000 to bid about 5. Let's go. Minimum, 5, minimum, 5. Let's go. Now 5,000 on it. And 5,000 to bid about 5, 55, 55, 500 on it. At 55, minimum, 55. You're not in. 5,500 on it. all done. 5,500 to band, 55, 6,500 on the bottom. As 85, doing a 75, 7,500 on the bottom. That's 75 from the bed about Utah. You're not in 7,500 on the bottom. That's 75 from the bed about 75, minimum 75 all in, all done. 7,500 on the bottom. Utah, you're not in the lead now. Utah, 8,500 on it. 85 from the bed about 8,500 on the bottom. 85 from the bed about you're all out. 8,500 all in, all done. 85 to bed about 85. You'll do 8,000 on him. 8,000 to bed about day. When they get a bait, go ahead, Gerald.
I'm just going to say there's a difference in them, folks, and you better pay attention what's going on.
It's 7,800 before we go, boys. Are you done? Would have been 7,800 to bed about would have been day. You're Jody, you'll do it 7,800 and have all in, all done, and sold them to you 75 from the California 660. Let's go.
Here we're going once again on lot number 12, another Snake Eyes, and the last one we're going to offer you tonight, a Snake Eyes out of a Washita Wizard, a Futurity superstar on the bottom side, goes all the way back T48. That's a full sib to the Great Crazy Train. You talking about loaded with power, HD. She's got it.
She does, and if you look, the Fire Show all the way back to T48, which was a full sister to Crazy Train, and I bucked a calf out of her. F32 was his number, and man, he was a big bucker. I mean, just as good as one can get, and it just keeps coming. The Wichita Wizard, broke the Futurity record at one point, and there's just some consistency in this. And Snake Eyes has produced a Futurity World Champion, and they're just stacked up there. This pedigree's stacked up to work.
All right, here's number 12. You bet you they're already going. Here we go. So, Midamona, you bet you 5,000 on it. And 5,000, a 2, not 25, not 25, not 3, not 3, not 35, 35, 4,500 on the bonnet. At 4,500, a bit about 45, balled in all done. 4,500 on the bonnet. At 45, 55. Now, Brian, you're not in 55, 5,500 on the bonnet. At 55, 6,500 on it. 6,500, a bit about 5, 7,500 on the bonnet. At 7,500, a bit about you're now in internet. 7,500 on it. Yes, 7,500 to bed. About 5 minutes, 75, all done. 8,500 on the money. 85 from to bed. About 8,500 on it. 8,500. Don't miss her now. Here's the real deal. Do you want to do 8,000 on it? 8,000 to bed. About 8. Hold in, hold on. 8,000 on it. Now 8,000 a day, 85, 9 to 9. Come on, 9,000 on it. 9,000 a bit about good to get 9, but then 9, be 9, say 9, give 9. Who said 9,000 on it? At 9,000 a bit about good to get 9. Go ahead, HD, tell us one more time. I know you like kissing right here.
Yeah, if you can't get excited about Wichita Wizard and Snake Eyes mixed together, it's. And I don't want to just go on, but the Fire Show daughters, I'm telling you, you talk to Paul and Quentin McGuire about Fire Show and what it's done to their program. And if you can get some Fire Show it stuck in the bottom side of these females, you'll be proud you did.
You betcha. 9,000. Texas got to be 9 to bid to buy. Want to be 9, got to get 9, got to get 9. Here we go. Got to get 9,000 all day, got to get 9,000. And sold them to you. 8,000 California on 660. Goodbye. Let's go.
Here we're going to lot number 13, changing sire groups and moving into a special female. Here's one sired by K11, the Great Magic Maker on the top side, and out of the 710E female, a proven producing female on the top side. And on the bottom side, the K88, a crosswired out of the one and only 978W. If you believe in cow families, and we do, here's where you start off at. Go with this one, HD.
Yeah, K11 is a full brother to Turner Burner, and I look for great things from him. You can see the video of him. He's got all the tools. He's got the intensity, the rare drop, and he really kicks through it. He's got that Turner Burner style about him. And like Gerald said, 978W, you can't say enough. And, the Vaquero sons are special, and that's I think that's a tribute to his the breeding is, black and blue out of this 978W. And there's a lot of consistency there coming on both sides. And, the intensity from crosswire is another thing, and getting off the ground and breaking off that ground. there's only one way to get that, and that's they just got to have it, and if they don't have it, you can't train that intensity. You can't train them like a jumping horse. They either get off the ground or they don't, and Crosswired puts that in these females.
All right here we go on 13, big-time female right here. Let's go, Midamona, you betcha, 10,000 on her. At 10,000, a bit about 2, and a 3, and a 5, now 6,000, 7, get about 8, 9, 10,000 on it. At 10,000, a bit about 11, now 12, bit about 12, 12, 13, now we go, now 13, 14, 14, 15,000 on it. At 15,000, a bit about, here we go, now 15, 15, 15, 14, 15, all done, 15,000 on her. At 15,000, a bit about, here we go, now 15, all done, 15, California not in here, 15,000 on it. At 15,000, a bit about 14, 15, 17, 17,000 on it. At 17,000, a bit about one of it, 17,000 on it. At 17,000, a bit about 17, a bit about 17, you're to 16,000 on it. At 16,000, telephone's not in now, 16, all done, 16,000 on it. At 16,000, a bit about, here we go, now 16, go ahead, stay on number 13, go ahead on 13 real fast.
Yeah, just this is another one. If you look at the Kevin estimated date is February the 16th, which should be a 210K moolah. And, man, I think he's liable to change the face of the game. I know that might sound crazy to say, but that bull bucked so hard and done it so easy and was never any trouble, just chew his cud while he was hanging the dummy on him. Just one of those kind that really dug his job, and I think he got a kick out of the adrenaline rush, and I really think that's going to breed true. All this stuff is heritable, and when they start good like that and they buck and they got those characteristics, I think you better get them while you can, because next year they may not be available like this.
All right, here we go. Let's go, Midamona. You betcha. 20,000 a bit about 20. Let's go, Midamona. 20. You're all that online. Midamona. 20. Now 20. Now 20,000 on it. At 20,000 a bit about. Want to be 20. Now 20. Now 20. Here we go. Midamona. 20. Now 20. Now 25,000 on it. At 25,000 a bit about 5. Let's go. Now 25. Midamona. 5. Now 5. Midamona. 25. Now 25. All done. At 25,000 a bit about 5. 25 CCI's here out. You want to do 23,000 on it. At 23,000 a bit about 3. Now we go. Now 20's bid. You want to do 2. You want to do 22,000 on it. At 22, Texas not in the lead now. 22,000 on it. At 22,000 a bit about 2, now 22, now 25, now 25, now 25,000 on it. At 25,000, 3. You want to do 3, you want to do 3 on it. At 23,000, here we go, now 3. Telephone's not in, now 23, now 3. Here we go, now 23,000 on it. At 23,000 a bit about 3. All in, all done. 23, and I sold him to you 22,000 on 712, Oklahoma buyer. Thank you. Let's go.
Here we're going to lot number 14. Here we go, guys. Here's the Turner Burner. A Turner Burner out of a Showtime, out of the lot 39. I don't know that we can design one a whole lot better here, HD. This one here has it all, top and bottom, lot 14.
Yeah, a lot of production coming out of that cow family, all the way back. That 225, 160. She raised a bull that was ahead of his time, that we called Far Out. I don't know. I remember that guy's name, but probably because he was a special bull. You can remember them good ones. But Ot 39 just been a great cow for our program, and her sons and daughters have just hit at every level. And you cross Turner Burner, the intensity that Turner Burner puts in them cattle, and he is so fast-footed, and he puts so much athletic ability and grit and try, and man, I can't say enough good things about Turner Burner and what he's been able to do for our program as well. And you cross these two cattle, and then you got to throw Showtime in the mix. There's just and a February due date as well, so she's going to be bred to one of those great bulls, and I really like your chances here with this female.
You guys online, now listen to me. We're having some power surges on here, and this thing is going up and going down, and it'll shut off for just a second. So hit your refresh button, and don't hesitate there. Show us interest right out of the gate here, and we'll certainly check in with you before we sell out. But there always can be a slight delay now, so don't wait till the last second to bid. So, all right, here we go. So, you betcha. Here we go. Now 2, now 3, now 4, now 5, now 6,000, 7, 8. 8,000 on it. 8,000 to bid about one bid 8, all in order, get a bid today, one bid 8,000 on it. 8,000, 85, 9 to 9 to 9, have a good 9 to 95, 95, 95, 10, 10, 10, 10, 5, 11. Now, come on, 11,000 on it. 11, 11, go, 11, 11, 11,000 to bid about one Pennsylvania, will do 11,000 on it. 11,000 to bid about, here we go, 11, 13, here we go, 13,000 on it. At 13,000 to bid about, would it be 13? You're out again, got to be 13 to bid about 15 15,000 on it. At 15,000, Pratt, you're not in. 15, ask him 15,000 on it. At 15,000 to bid about California, what are you going to do? 15, hold in, hold on. 15 to bid about 15,000 on it. At 15,000 to bid California, will do 14, we go to 14,000 on him. At 14,000 to bid about 14, 15, 16,000 on him. At 16,000 to bid about, here we go, 16,000 on him. All done, here we go, now 15, 16, hold in, but 16,000 to bid about 16,000. All done, boys, here we go, California waiting on you, 18,000 on him. 18,000 to bid about, would have been 18, Pennsylvania, would have been 18,000 on him. On a future donor, boy, now 20,000, there we go, new leader, now 20,000 on him. At 20,000 to bid about, would have been 20, but 20, but 20, Lewis, you want to do 20,000 buyer. At 20,000 to give the lead, boys, all done, but 20 to bid about, would have been 20, all in, all done, 20,000 to buyer, and at 25, but 25, 25,000 on him. At 25,000 to bid about, 5, at 25, Pennsylvania, you want to do 22. At 22,000 to bid about, would have been 2, Mike, you want to do 22,000. Go ahead, all right, Steve, real fast.
I tell you what, this is the first time this cross has been made. Turner Burner over the Art 39 cow family, and man, like I said, I can go on and on about how many great bulls have come out of both sides of these families, top and bottom, and you mix these two together, and man, you got to like your chances.
You betcha. 22, 23, 4. Here we go to mid-band at 24,000 on it. At 24,000 to bid. Oklahoma, you'll do 4. Here we go at 24, at 24, at 24. Here we go to mid-band at 24. Lewis, where you at here? 24,000 on it. At 24,000 to bid. About fine mid-band time. Fine. I say here we go to mid-band at 26,000 on it. At 26,000 to bid. About here we go to mid-band all done. Mid-band at 26,000. All day. Here we go to mid-band all done. 26,000. 8 want to bid 8 on it. At 28 to bid. About want to bid 8 today. Want to bid 8. All done. At 20, you're out again. Want to bid 8. Want to bid 8. All done. At 20,000 on it. At 20,000 on a future donor. Don't let her get away. Might be the one. Here we go. Want to bid 8. Want to bid 8 to bid by. At 28,000. All day. All done. Get a bid today. Want to bid 8 today. Texas, you want to do 7 on her. 27,000. 27,000 to bid by 7 and a half. Sold her to you. 26,000. Headed to Pennsylvania on 728.
Hey, that'll be a good buy there. Here we go, lot number 15, another Turner burner, this time on the bottom side, out of the World Champion chiseled, going back to the great lightning rod and the 92Z female. Here we go with lot number 15, HD, a Turner burner.
Yeah, and a great one on top of that. This chiseled daughter, is out of 92F, which is a dam to 29H. Probably one of the rankest bulls on the place. You know, if you guys remember, what's his name? Dadgummit, he's in there somewhere. But it's right there in the footnotes. I can't remember what his dang name is. Big Brennel. Yeah, I need to put my glasses on. He's a big Brennel. He's in the short round at the bull ridings last year. He tweaked a nerve in his back. But I'm talking about a big rank bull of the year, top caliber. Warsaw Lightning's his name. That's 92F is the dam to 29H, and all the way back 92Z. Look at 171,000 in offspring earning. The dam to 33C rather. Slice of heaven. Just again, lots of production here, and you throw chiseled in the mix, you get that intensity off the ground. Turner burner, the intensity off the ground, the kick through it. There's a lot of characteristics going to get balled up in one deal right here.
All right, here's 15. They're already going. Here we go. So, bit of bone. You betcha. 10,000 to bid about 2, now 25, 3, 35, 35, 45, 5,500 on it. Yeah, 5,500, 6,500 on it. 7,500 on it. Yeah, 7,500 to bid about 75 bit of bone. That's 75, that's 75, that's 75, that's 75, 505, 85, 8,500 on it. 85, you're out again. What a bit 85, 85, Andy, 85, 500 on it. 8,500 to bid about 1 bit 85, you're out 85. 85, 85, 85, 85, 95, 95, 95, 10, 5, 10, 500 on it. At 10,500 to bed about a fine bit about all done, but at 10,500 on it. At 10, 5 to bed about 5 bit about let's go. At 10, 5 bit about 5, 11, 5, 11, 5, 11, 500 on it. At 11, 500 to bed about 5, 5, 12, 5. Here we go. At 13, 5, 13, 5, 14, 5, 15, 5 on it. At 15, 500 to bed about 15, 5, bit about 15, 5, 15, 5, 15, 500 to 500 5. All done. 15, 5 CCI. You're all out. 15, 500 on it. 15, 500 on it. At 500 to bed about go ahead, HD. 15, 5, 5, 5, 16, 5, 16, 500 on it. At 16, 500 to bed about 16, 500 about there we go. Now 16, 5, 16, 5, 16, 500 to 500 all in, all done. Go ahead, HD, real fast on 15. Let's go.
Well, I just want to touch on these service hours again, and I was just thinking, you put all this ball wax together, and then you throw Moolah and 268K, the Phantom Lord. Those bulls bail off the ground and kick through it, and look at Chisel the way he bucked. He bucked that way with the dummy and all the way through it. There's too many sires stacked in this package here that do the right thing for it not to come out.
Here we go. Hit the bone. You betcha. 16,000 to bid about 16, 17, would have been 18, would have been 18, would have been 18, would have been 18, would have been 18,000. Internet's not in. Would have been 18,000 on it. 18,000. Here bids here, boys. Internet's out. Would have been 18, would have been 18, would have been 18, would have been 18, 18. Going to get 19, 19, now 20. At 20,000 to bid about now 20, now 20, now 20, now 20. Be 20, say 20. At 20,000 to bid about now 21, now 2, 2, 2, and again 2, mid-band 2, 2. Prats, what do you do? 22,000 on it. At 22,000 to bid about now 2, 2, 2. Be 2, say 2, give 2. At 22,000 to bid about want to be 2, 2, 2, now 22, now 22, now 20. You'll do one back there, 21,000 on it. 20's online, boys. You'll do 21,000 to buy her all done. And now 3, now 23,000 on it. At 23,000 to bid about. Internet's not in. Now 23,000 to bid about. 3, 3, 3, 23,000 on it. At 23,000 to bid about. 3, 5, now 25, 5, 5, that's 4, 5. At 25,000 to bid about 5. Let's go. Now 25, now 25, now 25. She might be the one, boys. All done. Here we go. At 25,000 to bid about a 5, 5, 5, 25, 25, 25,000 on him. At 25,000 to bid about 5 minutes about 25, 25. Sold him to you 23,000 on CCI on 712, 712. Thank you. Let's go.
Here we're going to lot number 16 will be your next one. Hey, this one brings another twist to the bottom side of the pedigree out of a Juju daughter. And those Juju daughters have been hitting. Goes back to the 90Z, the Chump world champion as well. Hey, an update on this one. She was preg checked the other day. She is estimated due date of May the 10th. Remember, those are estimates, but she is far along in calf. Lot number 16, H.
Yeah, another pretty unique deal, and it just, time and time again, if you look, and I don't know why, but it works, and it's worked over and over again. You put the Turner burner over Bruiser, over Showtime, this time over Juju. Juju was a great Futurity calf and went all the way through the classic year and was in the contention for a classic world title. He might have even won it, but he was right in the mix if he didn't. But just and turned into be a great bull, and he's been a great producer as well. His calves buck with the box, and they're going to be big and stout and buck later on. And these heifers are going to be big and growthy and the right kind.
16's your number to buy. Here we go. 16's your number to bid on. Here we go. So I'm in the bone. You betcha. Everybody go. 10,000 on it. At 10,000 to bid about 2, and 3, and 4. Let's go. I'm in the bone. 5, 5, 5. 6,000 on it. At 6,000 to bid about 6,000. 6,500 on it. At 6,500 to bid about 5. Let's go. Ziggity, 5, 5, 5, ziggity, 5. Here we go. 6,500 on it. At 6,500 to bid about all done. Bid about 5, 5. You'll do 6,200 on it. 6,200 to bid about 1 to be 2, and 5, and 7. Ziggity, 7. 8, come on, 1 to bid 800 on it. At 6,800 to bid about 1 to bid 8, all down done. Here we go. 809, 71, 71, 7100. At 73, 5, 5, 5, 75, 75 Marshall. At 7,500 to bid about 5, 77, 8, 7,800 on it. At 7,800 to bid about get about 81, 81, 81, 81, 81, 81, 81, 8100 on it. 8,100 to bid about 1 to bid 81, 81, all in all done. 81, 83, 3, 3, 3, 5, 5, 5, 8,500 on it. 8,500 to bid about internet. What do you do? 85, 86, 88. 88, 9,000 on it. At 9,000 to bid about getting 9 to 9, be 9, say 9, give 9, 9, 92, 93, 95, 9,500 on it. At 9,500, California, what do you do? 95, 96, 8, 10. At 10,000 to bid about, want to be 10, 10, 10, 10, be 10, say 10, give 10, 10, 10, we're all in on them. At 10,000 to bid about, want to be 10, 10, 10, you'll do 9,800 before we go. At 98, now 10, now 2, now 3, now 10, 3, 10, 3, 10, 300 on it. At 10, 300 to bid about 5, 5, 5, 10, 5, 10, 500 on him. At 10, 500 to bid about 5, let's go. Now 10, 5, yes or no? 10, 500 on him. At 10, 500 to bid about 5, let's go. Now 10, 5, bid about 5, 5, 5, ball in on them. Go ahead, HD. Go ahead, HD on number 16. There we go.
Yeah, again, like Gerald said, if